Okay, so Collider. Here's what the head of Disney has to say about the Spider-Man Sony MCU thing. Spider-Man negotiations, however a spider can. When Kevin Feige and his incredible MCU captured the joint rights of Spider-Man from Sony, they crafted some of the best big screen outings for the web slinger. From his impeccable entrance in Captain America Civil War to the recently mega charming Spider-Man Far From Home, Tom Holland took the role from Andrew Garfield and ran with it, and shot webs with it, and climbed buildings with it. We can't forget about that. You get what we're saying. Then, abruptly, it looked like Holland's MCU ride was over, as Disney and Sony couldn't come to an agreement to their joint deal, and the rights reverted solely to Sony. Then, abruptly, the two Spider Studios came to an agreement, and Holland was back in the MCU, baby. How on earth did that happen? We've heard that Holland himself did some sweet talking, proving that charm isn't just a big screen act, ain't just a big screen act. But on October 3rd, Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, sat down on Jimmy Kimmel Live to go over his side of the Spider story and to talk about his sneaker collection. But we're going to focus on the Spider-Man stuff, which Iger asserts happened miraculously. We had an event called D23, which is a big Disney fan event, and Tom was there because he's a voice in a new Pixar movie called Onward with Chris Pratt. It was clear that the fans wanted Tom back as Spider-Man made by Marvel and our Marvel production team. After D23, Tom reached out to folks who worked for me and said, "Can I please have Bob's email address or phone number?" Of course, I'm very protective, so they were very careful. And I said, "Sure, have him contact me." And he did. We spoke. And he basically made it. He cried on the phone. Oh, Mister, huh? And at this point in the story, the audience let a perfect ah. Jimmy Kimmel asked surprised, "Did he really?" And I revealed to himself to be quite the comedian. No, not really. While Holland didn't shed a tear, Iger could tell that he cared so much. Actually, we care a lot about him. He's a great Spider-Man, isn't he? To that phone call, Iger says he called up Sony and figured out a way to get this done for Tom and the fans. It's a sweet story of creativities, studio heads, and fans working united for the good of all. Or as Kimmel put it, eloquently, but like two divorced parents coming together and figuring it out. Iger was here to promote his new book, The Ride of a Lifetime, Lessons Learned from 15 Years as CEO of the Walt Disney Company. So if you're needing some more Iger insights, give that a read. Check out the full Kimmel interview below. Spoiler alert, he's mostly a Nike guy. Ooh, alright. So yeah. Iger, so Iger confirms that Holland did in fact get in contact with him to try to say, basically said, "Hey, I really care about this character. I really want him back in the MCU. Is there any way to make this happen?" So I think that's a really nice touch. Um, so it sounds like Holland actually did something. So this confirms that Holland actually did something. Originally, when I first read the rumor that Holland actually went to Disney and Sony, I was like, like, did he actually make an impact? And this confirms that yes, he did have an impact. So I think that's really, really cool. It really is.